When 13 Reasons Why premiered in 2017, the show introduced fans to the ultimate villain, Bryce Walker, Liberty High's resident jock. Bryce seemed like a nice guy at first, but his sinister side quickly came out once Hanna's tapes were revealed. What happened with Bryce in 13 Reasons Why Season 1? Bryce's storyline will undoubtedly be a huge part of Season 2, so here's a quick refresher to make sure you're fully caught up before Season 2 hits Netflix. On Friday, May 18th, in Season 1, each of Hanna's tapes explored a different reason why she ultimately chose to commit suicide, and each tape was addressed to a specific person whose behavior pushed her to that decision. Tape 12 was explicitly directed at Bryce Justin Prentice, but in reality, he played a huge part in incidents on other tapes, as well. In pretty much every situation, Bryce showed his true colors by being an all-around gross guy, and hopefully, he'll face justice for what he did to Hanna and other Liberty High girls in Season 2. So what exactly happened? Bryce's main storyline kicks off in Tape 6, Side A, the 11th episode of Season 1. At Jessica's party, Hanna and Clay finally hooked up, but things end quickly when Hanna becomes uncomfortable and tells Clay to leave. Clay is a nice guy, so naturally he obliges, and Hanna is left alone in the bedroom. Suddenly, Justin and Jessica burst in and begin making out, and Hanna hides in the closet to avoid being seen. Justin realizes that Jessica is too drunk to give consent, so he leaves her on the bed to sober up, but sleazy Bryce realizes what's going on and forces his way into the room and locks the door. As Hanna watches from the closet, Bryce horrifically rapes Jessica. Naturally, Hanna is shocked by what she's witnessed, but things with Bryce get worse from there. In the next episode, Tape 6, Side B, Hanna stumbles upon a party at Bryce's house, and she ends up in the hot tub with Justin, Jessica, and a few other students. When everyone else leaves, Bryce climbs into the hot tub with Hanna and rapes her. On Tape 12, Hanna reveals that the assault broke her soul, and she begins to have thoughts of suicide immediately after. Bryce is clearly a serial rapist, and viewers saw how his toxic masculinity manifested on the other tapes, too, but luckily, it seems like he won't get away with it for long. At the end of Season 1, Clay confronts Bryce, and, even though Clay takes a beating from the football captain, he manages to get a taped confession from the abuser. After confessing, Bryce says, "If that's rape, then every girl at this school wants to be raped. Gross." Bryce's confession is ultimately turned over to Hanna's parents along with all of her tapes, and the Bakers have made it clear that they want to press charges. Based on the Season 2 trailer, it seems like Bryce will face consequences for what he's done. In one moment, Bryce is in the witness stand of a courtroom, likely during the Bakers' lawsuit against Liberty High. Outside the courtroom, Bryce is facing judgment from his peers. Someone has written "rapist" on his locker, and it looks like Mr. Porter is trying to talk sense into him. Beth Dubber, Netflix Kate Walsh, who plays Hanna's mom Olivia Baker, told E! News that Bryce's Season 2 storyline will be a timely connection to the We Go Off the book this year, and it kind of continues along the Bryce Walker storyline. We deal with sexual assault, and culpability, and responsibility and truth in relationships. I think this storyline is fantastic and really does reflect what is happening in the culture at large, with bullying and sexual assault and gender identity and everything in relationships. These students desperately need something good to happen, and Bryce facing justice for what he's done would definitely fit the bill. Without Bryce prowling its halls, Liberty High will be a much safer place. Season 2 of 13 Reasons Why hits Netflix Friday, May 18th. If you or someone you know are experiencing suicidal thoughts, call 911, or call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 1-800-273-8255.